For me, music is definitely transformative. My whole life evolves around music. I remember as a young person being able to hear something and then being able to duplicate it on the piano. I was born in Oakland and grew up in the Bay Area. My very first piano teacher was someone who improvised for the silent films, and she was very supportive of my predisposition to improvising.
Susan and I go back at least 30 years. I was a grad student at UC Berkeley, and she was director of the student jazz ensemble.
I began teaching there when I was 25 and went on to become the associate director and then the director in 1984, and then stayed there for about 5 years.
I returned back to the Bay Area to take up a position at UC Berkeley. Susan had already started the jazz school. And so I said, oh, well, Susan, you know, you've really expanded your vision from directing the student jazz ensemble to now establishing an institution for the study of this music. And she said, yeah, and I want to continue.
The school was founded in 1997. We started it with the hope that if we built it, they would come, and they actually did. That very first quarter in 1997, we had 142 students.
I've always seen Susan as a visionary. She really wanted to make sure that music was foundational to people's lives in the community. And then as her vision expanded, to create the Conservatory so that she could then allow artists to be certified as academically qualified to continue to teach.
She's amazing. It's like the kind of boss you could only dream of. I mean, she's really, really supportive of the faculty here and really supportive of the students and the community. It's a very positive atmosphere here.
What's really great about the school is that I'll see people that I know in the jazz community from the East Coast that are using our rooms for rehearsals, for instance. I see my friends all the time. It's a great kind of meeting place.
What happened was, after we moved into the Yellow House restaurant, which everyone now identifies as La Note, we realized that it was quickly, too small. And I wanted to stay in Berkeley, and I knew that the city of Berkeley was designing the downtown Berkeley Arts District. And I really had my heart set on finding a venue that was either on Addison Street or very, very close, because of the marketing potential, that when they would talk about the downtown Berkeley Arts District, they would also mention the Jazzschool and the California Jazz Conservatory.
It's really vibrant and exciting to just come to this block. You've got Freight and Salvage across the street, and Berkeley Rep and the Aurora Theater, so it's really vibrant and exciting.
The very first round of faculty comprised colleagues of mine. Many of them I had played with or had known in the Bay Area. It was very important to me to have a combination of a performer/educator, because I just feel that that experience, that direct experience with performance, is what is best for the students.
Jazz is the democratic ideal in action. It is really the process of democracy. And I think this is, again, what informs Susan's commitment to this music, is that she truly understands this music and she wants others to be able to appreciate and to participate.
Well, improvising is no different from talking. Like, for example, we always improvise with one another when we have an informal conversation, and we really think nothing of it. But what's important about improvising in jazz is that you have to know the jazz language. You have to have a history of where the music came from, where it is now, and a sense of where you'd like it to go.
I would say improvisation is the essence, which involves communication and negotiations of different types. So, yeah, and I guess you would also say that's how Susan runs the school, is that we are all interacting and developing together.
It was in 1987 that the House of Representatives passed a bill that acknowledged that jazz is an American treasure. Jazz is considered to be the greatest contribution that the United States has given culturally to the world.
At this time, the California Jazz Conservatory is the only independent accredited music conservatory solely devoted to jazz and related styles of music in the country.
Students are coming from around the world to study here, and to be in the middle of the downtown arts district in Berkeley and have achieved this much. This is an exceptional person.
Susan is, like I said earlier, tireless. I think she works pretty much 24 hours a day.
It's an endless drive, an endless pursuit on her behalf. I don't know where she gets the energy. So everything we see, the curriculum, it's Susan. It's a reflection of her spirit.
For the most part, running the school is not stressful, and it's really inspiring to me. You know, I feel very fortunate to have a job that I look forward to every day of the week, and there really isn't that much stress involved, except with finding the resources to keep up with my vision, which is always the challenge.
And your vision is?
My vision is to become the Juilliard of Jazz on the West Coast. No small task. So.